Alright, so the time is here that we have been waiting for. Shiverchill Mountains has been updated for hard mode, so this is awesome. We are going to go through the very first part of it in this video, and I'll have a later video coming out on completing the entirety of Shiverchill Mountains in hard mode once I end up doing that. So we're going to put on Brennan and Flame Creator as good fire pets for our run through, and I'm going to put on a good wand. I think I want the Fiery Wing has Firestorm, and I think that's on the first, it can be used on the first turn now. And a relic, probably going to choose one that has an AoE, fire spell, burnout zone. Let's do that. So we want a lot of fire spells for Shiverchill Mountains, and we have the 3 pets specific for hard mode in Shiverchill Mountains. That's actually the fire version of Saplet of Arboreal, sorry. And these are the 3 new ice pets: Chillpuff, Manta Frost, and Arctic Queen. Chillpuff is a variant of Comedy. Arctic Queen is a variant of Regalaxy, and Manta Frost is the middle evolution that I'm on right now that has never before been seen. And surely, eventually, Comedy and Regalaxy will also get a middle evolution variant of Manta Frost. So this is epic. We have these 3 pets. They are very similar to Willowsci, Aldergasp, and Oakbark from Firefly Forest. They can only be rescued in hard mode. They can be found in Shiverchill Mountains only in hard mode as part of the pets that can specifically be rescued there. So that is going to be awesome. And we are going to check it all out in this video and the next video coming up on completing the entirety of the hard mode in Shiverchill Mountains. So this is going to be awesome, and we are going to go ahead and get started. So we are going to go ahead and transfer over to hard mode. So let's go ahead and click on hard mode, go there now, and we will be able to go to Shiverchill Mountains. And okay, so we do have the normal quest starting for Shiverchill Mountains, because these quests have not been updated like the Firefly Forest quests have been since like 2023. Except box dialogue here is updated. It's been updated after the Firefly Forest quests were updated, but we never have had any Shiverchill Mountains quest updates. But first we have the Cloaked Ice Wizard right here. That's the first battle we have to do, and it's rescue 48 different pets as its requirement. We've completed that, so this shouldn't be too difficult. We're gonna go into this battle. Its pets are Frostjaw and Shivertusk. So hopefully it won't be too much of a challenge. We'll just have to see. So this is awesome. I'm loving everything that they've added already. The new armor set, because there's a new armor set, of course. The Deep Fungus set was the one for Firefly Forest, if you remember, and the Icy Void set is the one for Shiverchill Mountains, and that just sounds and looks so cool. It's been one of the leaked sets that we've had for a while, and now it's finally in game, and it's also pretty much like the best set in the game, which we'll see after we get the first part from this battle. So I'm super excited to get that. So yeah, let's just finish this up. Oh man, oh come on, that last dodge. Okay, one more hit, burnout zone. Alright, good. And I think we'll get one of the rewards from this battle, so let's go ahead and see. Awesome, we just got the Icy Void Cap. That's the name of the hat. So we got the first part of the set, and we'll be able to get most of the set through these rewards. I believe we'll get the rest of the set through the rest of the Cloaked Wizard battles. Okay, so it's even better. Okay, so it does have it is tied for the highest set bonus in the game. 275 heart bonus is awesome, and it's for non-members, so technically it beats out the Dragon Isle gear because non-members can wear it. And it's not even hard to obtain. It's literally just from that Cloaked Ice Wizard battle. So this is awesome. Heart bonus of 275, and it looks super cool. Its description: it channels magic by drawing on the cool air of the mountains. So yes, we will be wearing that. That is, like, awesome. I love this so much. The crystals on it look amazing. The purple actually goes really well with the Shadow Throne we're wearing. So we're gonna go investigate the furnace room. And we're going to do these 3 battles against the Ice Sneaks, because, of course, these are the normal Shiverchill Mountains quests that we're going to have to go all the way back through for hard mode, as, you know, as we did for Firefly Forest, except those were updated back in 2023, and these have not been, so we'll just still go through it anyway. 19 hearts left. Seriously. Okay, so we're not going to spend, hopefully, too much longer on this. We'll just do these battles, try to find ourselves a chill puff at least, and then wrap up the video from there. We'll finish it in a video coming up soon, whenever I can get that out. But that's the first battle done, and now the second battle. There's 2 Ice Sneaks. So it goes from 1 to 2. Maybe the last one has 3. We'll see. Okay, so yes, this is just awesome. I'm so glad we're finally seeing Shiverchill Mountains in hard mode. And I cannot wait to get the other areas in hard mode too. It'll probably just be a while. But for now, we can just be content with having Shiverchill Mountains available. I'm not gonna rescue one of these. I want to rescue couple of pets because of one of the goals for Starlight Festival rewards. Yeah, I'm gonna rescue this one. The goal is like to rescue some common pets, but oh wait, yeah, we're good as long as we have enough pet slots available. Hopefully we will. Okay, that's the second battle complete, and then the last one we'll do really soon. So let's go ahead and finish that up, and then the last one we will do right here. Battle this one. Yep, I was right. It does have 3, so really cool there. 1, 2, 3. So we'll just wait for them to finish attacking us one at a time. It's taking a while. Okay, how many hits will it take us to get these guys out? Let's see. We'll use a Firestorm. Alright, should only take 1 more Firestorm if we're lucky. Don't get a major dodges. This type of question. Okay. Alright, 1 more Firestorm. Wait, no. Oh, I tried to rescue it, but I can't. I don't have enough pet slots. I'm gonna have to remove the one I just caught. Especially if we're gonna rescue a chill puff. So, okay. Now we've done that. We've completed that quest. There's Bach telling us that we've completed it. We got some gold, 400. And we'll move on with the quest to go find the power crystal that we usually do. But first I'm gonna head up here. Okay, perfect. The spawns are different, of course, because we're in hard mode. But there's a chill puff right there. I'm gonna keep this Darkseer because I want to merge it with the Darkseer I have, because I'm gonna try to get some more. But I can remove that, so I at least have 1 slot open to rescue a chill puff. we'll get more open so that we can rescue more later on. But so what's most important, so the spawns here, we got a Hailtail, a Boreas, and Chillpuff. So that's exactly what we needed. We're gonna go battle this Chillpuff. So it's going to be awesome. Let's go ahead and do that so we can go and rescue it. Perfect timing. I think it isn't. Oh, it is in here. They did update this a little bit, but I don't think it's been fully updated. Like, I think they just added those. I don't think it like actually shows what pets can be rescued yet. Those guys just got added. So let's go ahead and do it. So this is awesome. Ooh, we also got a Mantafrost spawned in there as well. So 2 Chillpuffs and a Mantafrost. So this is awesome. We're gonna get to rescue one of these. So glad that we are able to get them. They're so cool. And I do wonder really why they did accidentally add the Fire Arboreal in the pet book and not the Fire Saplet and Vine Queen. It was obviously just a mistake, but that pet is called, let me check real quick. I have the name somewhere. It's called Blaze Rose. So it's in the game, but it's not available. You can just see it. So that's super cool anyway. But it'll be rescuable in Shiverchill, Bonfire Spire hard mode. Alright, so we just rescued that Chillpuff. Awesome. Love it. And we won't fully go over the pet in like we usually would in a video, because I'm going to save that for going over that in a separate video on how to get Chillpuff, Mantafrost, and Arctic Queen. So keep watch for that when it comes out. We'll just finish up this battle here, look at it a little bit once we're done, and then we'll be good to go, move on, and do the rest of the quests on a different video. So let's finish this out real quick with a fire barrage, and there we go. Alright, so battle complete. Let's go ahead and go over to the your team section so we can see what we've got. We'll find our Chillpuff here. So like I said, I'm not going to go over it fully in the video like I usually do. I'll save that for a later video, but this is super cool Chillpuff. Its spells are Shivers, Cold Shower, and Hail Shards. So that's awesome. Chillpuff, finally obtainable in the game. Super excited to get some more of them. Alright, so now we are on the second part of the quests. We're going to have to find a power crystal in Shiverchill Mountains. So I'm going to go around and of course go into the next room up here so that we can do our battles, and it's probably going to be one of the last ones as per usual. I need to switch my pets back because I switched them out for battling Circon Stello in Starlight Festival. But so I need my fire gear back on, the good AoE fire spells that I have, and it's probably going to be, you know, the last of these 4 battles. That's usually how it goes. I don't have to show the full battles, of course. I'm going to skip through most of the battles in this video so it doesn't take up too terribly long. But this one should go pretty short. Oh, are you kidding me? 33 hearts left. Oh, what is that even? We always, we never like that. We always dislike it when that happens. But now the battle is over. It's just a 1 ice sneak there. So it only gets us 3 total battle stars. So yeah, and that's the first one. Of course, we don't get the power crystal from it, and we have 3 more left to do. Alright, second battle down. Of course, no power stone, so on to the third battle we go. Just like I said, the power crystal is going to be in the last one. So let's do this ice sneak battle. And of course, the power crystal is going to be, yep, it's right there from this last battle. So that completes the quest as usual, and then we're going to go light the furnace as usual, but I will get this frozen something first. And the snow pile, because why not? And we'll go down. Pretty crazy how we have to go back and complete these quests that we completed so long ago, just like we had to do for Firefly Forest. It's pretty crazy. So yeah, the fact we'll be doing this for all elemental areas, pretty insane. Alright, now let's go light the furnace, since we had to do that battle that randomly spawns there now, because the pet zone spawn encounter updates. So now we have to go explore the caves, so that is what we are going to go up and do. And the monsters despawned, thankfully, so we don't have to battle them right now. And we do have to go up. Ooh, and there's the Cloaked Storm Wizard, so we will make our way over there. So we are moving on it. Ooh, there's the normal rumble we experienced that Newt gets confused about. So I do want to open this member chest. It'll be gold. Yep, 3,000 gold. That's a good amount. So we can skip that battle. We have to do this battle against the Hyphon. So now that we've completed that battle, we have a battle against this new Cloaked Wizard boss for us to fight. It is the Cloaked Storm Wizard, one of the many elemental Cloaked Wizards that we will be seeing throughout the hard mode areas. And I want to change my gear to anything plant related, because we do need some big plant spells, preferably some AoE plant spells to use against the Cloaked Plant Wizards. We know that the Cloaked Storm Wizard is going to have 2 storm pets, so we want AoE plant spells so that we can do the maximum damage against all of the Storm Cloaked Wizard's pets and it itself. So I'm going to choose the Plant Titan Wand, and for my pets I'm going to choose Oak Bark and Pom Pom. Those are the pets that I typically choose because they have good both AoE and single hit plant spells, and I use those for Titan battles against the Storm Titan a lot too. So I also need to change my relic just in case, even though I don't expect this to be a very hard battle. I'm going to change that anyway. And now we are going to start the battle. Rescue 50 different pets is the requirement. Of course, we've completed that, so let's get into it. Lumajolt is going to attack first, then Cloud Gobbler. So it does some decent damage, not too much though. So now we can use our AoE spell, the one that's available here, Shrub Assault by Pom Pom. Okay, so that wasn't the best damage, unfortunately, but we will keep going because that's what, we have to do. We just keep hitting until they are all out. And okay, Lumajolt is almost out now, and it looks like, unfortunately, I will not be able to use either of my 2 AoE plant spells from my wizard. It looks like they both take a turn of recharge, or aka an initial wait time to use. So I'll just use Starbit and take out Lumajolt while we are at it, so it cannot attack us anymore. So Cloud Gobbler goes and fumbles. So now I'm going to attack the wizard and do some decent damage there. And we get attacked, but it's okay. Leaf Burst I'm also going to use against Cloud Gobbler, and that takes out Cloud Gobbler, so that is good. And now we just have the wizard left to take out. Should just take a couple more hits. So we'll do that. Force Twister, that does the most damage. So, 627 hearts left. Should just be one more big hit from this Pom Pom here, unless it gets a dodge. So we'll use Strangling Vine, and it did not dodge, so we are good. And there we go, we have won the battle. Let's see what part of the Icy Void set we get now. So we got 62 battle stars from that. And yes, we got the Icy Void Scythe. That's one of my favorite parts of this set. It looks so cool. I've waited for this ever since, of course, the icons for these got leaked months ago, and now we finally get it, and so I'm super happy about that. I'm going to go check it out as soon as we get out of this battle. So we are just collecting the different parts of the Icy Void set so that we can put it all on once we have finished Shiverchill Mountains hard mode. So there it is, right there, the Icy Void Scythe. Just like the Icy Void Cap, is going to have a power bonus of 275. So 275, one of the highest bonus numbers in the game, so that is awesome. This set is really good, and they're only going to get better from here. Like, I'm quite certain that the Bonfire Spire, Shipwreck Shore, and Skywatch sets are going to be even better. And then the Shadow one and Astral one, ooh, I already know those are going to be insane in their bonuses. But its spell is Ice Storm, and its description, its cut is like the fiercest of northerly winds and absorbs ice to power its spell. So that is awesome, and it just looks super cool equipped on my wizard here. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be using it in these current coming battles because well, it has an ice spell and we need fire for the ice pets. But I will definitely be equipping it for the looks with the rest of the set in different times. But probably it's the part of the set I will be using the least because of its spell. I'll probably be using better spells for my, you know, especially like the Starlight Festival battles against Circon Stello. I'm going to need a better weapon for that, obviously. We're going to be doing that a lot. But it is still super cool. The Icy Void Scythe, the wand of the Icy Void set. So now we have 2 of the 5 parts of the set. That is awesome. But I'm going to switch back to the Fiery Wing for my wand. Change my relic back to the Strong Fire relic. And change my pets back to the Fire Pets Brennan and Flame Creator so I can continue with these ice battles. So now we have to go reach the miner. So we are going to battle this Lumiot first. Alright, we've completed that battle, and now we are going to rescue the miner from the ice cubes. So the ice cubes have been updated, but the appearance of the miner, well, it's still the same gnome from before, but I do believe they are all getting reskins, redesigns coming up soon. So we've completed that quest, and we did get box key. So as usual, we get box key from this quest, but we're not supposed to, so that's just a glitch in the coding, an error issue, because, well, you should not be getting box key that early. It comes afterward, but that's just the way that is. Mistakes sometimes happen. Alright, so we completed that battle. Of course, now we have to do one more against this Blizzherod to get to the next area. Alright, now that that has been completed, we are going to move on, and we have some more battles to go through. Another Blizzherod we have to do. Okay, now let's move up to the next area, see what we have here. There should be a, yes, the Shadow Crate is still here, because it now has respawned since we're in hard mode, but I don't think you're going to be able to get the same rewards as before, since you already have them from completing it in normal mode. I think it just gives gold. We'll just have to see. But first, we're going to continue with the story and get the shovel. So when we get to the chest, we get 2,000 gold, the spoon, and box key. So, yeah. There goes normally in this story. And then we have the miner's shovel. And I'm going to go ahead and do this battle against the Frostjaw and its team, which is a Hailtail and a Shivertusk, so that should not take too long to do. Yes, a fairly simple battle. Let's see if my theory is right. When we open the Shadow Crate, yep, 4,000 gold. It's just like every other chest pretty much that we have come across so far that has respawned in hard mode. It just gives you gold. So yeah, like I expected, that's what we would get. And now we're going to go back, of course, because that's what we have to do. Go back through these few areas to get to the miner. There it is right here. We're going to have to fight the snowball trio of squallies. So, of course, that's a normal battle in the hard mode story. Not hard mode, the regular Shiverchill Mountains story. So we just have to do that. Alright, we completed the battle against the Squally trio, and we get to free the miner now. Of course, we continue through the story as usual, as we usually have the Newt and miner conversation here. Bach does not like miners. One bit.
All miners say is that
Okay, so of course we have to find the power crystal in the mines. So let's go do that now. Well, here's when we actually face the ice worm for the first time. So we'll have to go into it with what we have, even though I'd rather have pets and gear with less AoE and more like big hit spells. But we just have to go into it with what we've got. So we're just gonna, it's got 12,000 hearts, so quite a lot. It's gonna take a little bit to get this one out. So let's, I don't know how long, we'll just see. So we'll use Firestorm here and Flame Creator. What do we have? Whoops. Pyroblast, that'll do the 5 hits, even though it's still not much. Yeah, I do wish I had better spells for this current moment. So if this is just all it is for the rest of the battle, I'm going to fast forward through it. But this is the first encounter against the ice worm in hard mode. Okay, we finally completed that. That was a pretty long battle. We got 155 battle stars from that. Again, I should have had things with more single, more powerful attacks, but I did not realize we were going to be going straight into that. I forgot that was there, so, well, that's where we were. So now we have to go defeat these cloakers that appear in the mines as usual. So, now we actually get blocked by the Puppet Master. I forgot this also happened right after the first Ice Worm battle. So this was part of the updated quests in 2023. And we fight these 2 crystal monsters and Pipit. We have this kind of fight in every one of the elemental areas. So we are not very well equipped for this one either. But we'll just have to see how long it takes us to get through it. Hopefully not too long, even though they do have a decent amount of health. Flame Creator, we can also use Firestorm. Got a dodge there. And of course we get big shadow spells. And we'll use Starbit on Pipit. Wait, no, sorry, I'll use it on the Crystal Monster to take it out. I don't remember which one that's called, because they now have different names. I think this one's called Pebble, the one I'm battling right now. And I think the last one, the one I just defeated, was the Boulder version. So, the final version, they just aren't connected in evolution when they should be. Just because they aren't obtainable. But technically they're supposed to be connected in evolution, but they're just not. Maybe someday we'll see it if they ever become obtainable, which I do hope that they will become obtainable someday. It's been so long. So we're just going to have to do a bunch of hits here to take out Pipit. It's going to take a little bit, but we'll just get through that. So let's use Fire Barrage. Next, okay, good damage there, no dodges, but no criticals either. We'll use another Fire Barrage, we're getting closer. We got a dodge there. And we'll see how much damage Starbit will do. Okay, we get a critical. Okay, good. We took out Pivot with that. Okay, we got 71 battle stars from that. Leveled up to level 137. So, now we will see where we are next. After we defeat Pipit, we go defeat those cloakers. So now we can carry on with the quest and do that. So we'll make our way over here. I get a login rewards thing. So yes, and I did forget to mention, I think the cloaker from the mines did get removed. Like the one that was riding in the minecart and jumped out, that got removed with the pet encounters and the change in the area HD update. So even though that's unfortunate, that was a cool part. I'm okay with it. And we got done with those 3 battles now against those cloakers. So we complete that quest. And now we head into the caves to collect that power crystal. So we're just going to battle this Frostfang. Why can't I speak? We're going to battle this Frostfang. I don't know why I could not say that right. And now that battle is complete. We just have to get around this Illuma case, and we will go collect this power crystal. There's a lot over in this area right here, so we have to battle a Chillpuff and a Blizzard to get that power crystal. And there we go, both battles have been completed. We can now collect that power crystal, and we report to Bach. Of course, we are going to go and light that furnace, but I'm going to gather these couple of things first. While I'm here, I want to battle the Cloaked Fire Wizard. Alright, that battle is done, and we can battle the Cloaked Fire Wizard now. So I'm going to put on some water gear, of course. So we're going to want probably some AoE water spells. I might choose Flood with the Water Titan Trident. That might work well. And then one of these we'll choose for those water relics. And then for our pets, we're going to want AoE heavy water pets. We'll choose River Creator and Aegir. Sure, why not? So let's go into this battle. The requirement is to rescue 52 different pets, which we've done. And hopefully we will get the next part of the Icy Void set from this battle. So let's get into it. Oh! Okay, so it has the Blaze Rose pet. So that's why it was added early to the code, because Cloaked Fire Wizard ends up having it. So that's very interesting. I didn't know why it was added early to the code, but there it is. And even though it's unobtainable as of the time I'm recording this, we can, unless we could rescue it here, I don't even know. That would be pretty cool if we could. But that is, again, that's really cool. So, we'll just, we'll get through this battle. We will get through as fast as we can, even though it might take a little bit to get some of these pets down. These questions sometimes take a while. Yeah, we cannot rescue this Blaze Rose. I forgot, yeah, you cannot rescue the Cloaked Fire Wizard's pets, or just any of the Cloaked Wizard pets. You cannot rescue those. So, we'll just continue working on taking down this Cloaked Fire Wizard. I'll use my pets right here. We'll use Starbit to take out Blaze Rose. There we go. Blaze Rose is out, and then we'll just do Infernoot and the Cloaked Fire Wizard. Might have to skip through, fast forward through the rest of this battle. If it takes too long, probably will do that. Alright, Cloaked Fire Wizard battle is complete. We got 62 battle stars from that, so that's nice. And let's see what part of the Icy Void set we get now. Okay, we got the boots. We got the Icy Void loafers, I believe they are called. That is awesome. So the Icy Void loafers, we're going to go check those out. Super cool. We got the second part. Wait, we have 3 parts of the set now. I'm just not wearing the wand. So we have that, the Icy Void loafers here. Of course, they're going to have a dodge bonus like the rest of the set. 275. So that is really high, really nice. So very, very cool. Its description says the ice crystals that adorn it jingle as you walk. So again, this is really neat, super cool, new pair of boots to go along with the set. Of course, we're gonna wear it. And we have the wand here as well. Now we just need the outfit and the relic. So we are going to keep going through. I'm going to put back on my correct gear that I've been using so I can get through these fire battles as easily as possible, and our pets too. So Flame Creator and Brennan. And now let's head back to the furnace to light our crystal. We have to take the long way back, but I can do this for areas that I need to skip a battle on. If you don't know about that trick, it really is helpful. You just click on the area, it'll take you here as you're completing the quests. Not any other time, it'll take you back to the normal screen, but during the completion of the quests, that's what will happen, and it's very helpful to avoid some battles. So let's go and light that furnace. Okay, we can light this one now. Second furnace is lit, and we have Bach, of course.
With 2 furnaces, but before
And now we need to go to the throne room, as per usual. So we have to go far into Shiverchill Mountains now to get to the throne room, which means a lot of battles. So I'll skip through the ones I don't need to do. Alright, now we can head up here. So that's nice. We don't have to do all those battles again. So now we go through here because that's unlocked now. And there we have a Lumabolt. So pretty cool. That can still appear in Shiverchill Mountains hard mode. Alright, we finished those 2 battles. Let's open the member chest. We get 5,000 gold. So that's nice. Lots of gold we get here. Hopefully we can still avoid this Cloud Gobbler. Yes, we can. And okay, there's the Cloaked Water Wizard up there. Then we have a Luminex and a Mantafrost that we need to battle. Right. Alright, now that we've done those 2 battles, we can battle the Cloaked Water Wizard and get the next part of the Icy Void set, which should be the robes. And we are going to switch to some fire. I mean, not fire. We got Storm, right? Storm to do the trick. So we'll see on what AoE Storm things we have. Shot cannon on the Storm Titan glaive, sure. And then Thunderspire, we could use that. And then our Storm pets, we could use Cloud Creator and let's use Cloud Gobbler, sure. Or maybe Nebulite? No, it doesn't have AoE. So let's go into this battle. The requirement is to rescue 55 different pets, which we've done. Let's do this. Okay, its pets are Misty and Aquadile. Interesting. So it has that mythical epic here. So it's always cool to see them have mythical epics, even though we can't rescue them. So they are at level 119. 119. So already healing up a lot after 1 hit. It's like we basically did nothing. Hate it when they do that. Anyway, if this is just a bunch of hits that gets boring, then I'll just skip through the majority of this battle, but shouldn't take that long for us to get through this. That was good damage. yeah, if it just takes too long, I'll fast forward through it. Alright, there we go. Battle completed. 93 battle stars from that. Awesome. And let's see. Yep, we got the Icy Void robes. This is amazing. This is one of my favorite looking parts of this set. It just looks so good. So we are going to go put that on. And then we'll have most of the set on. So that's awesome. Love to see it. Icy Void robes. I mean, this one... this whole set looks so cool. All of them do, really, for the hard mode. But this one really looks awesome. The Icy Void robes. Defense bonus of 275, of course. The robes are smooth as silk and remain cool no matter the temperature. So that is just, it's really awesome to see things like that. And this whole thing right here that we have is just really, really awesome. I love it. This whole set here that we have is just amazing. So as usual, let's go ahead and put back on our gear for Shiverchill Mountains. So we'll get the fiery wing back and the strong fire relic, and then Brennan and Flame Creator, we'll put those back on and go right back into these quests to finish it out. There we have a couple of battles here we have to do to get to the throne room. We might have to only do one, hopefully, this Sarazug. And battle complete. Let's go now do the check on the throne room. So that's where we're going to get the power crystal stolen. So let's go down there, and there it is. But of course the ice worm is going to come in and take it. So let's go, let's have that happen. Just get through Newt's dialogue. Of course, ice worm comes in, takes it, and it's gone. So now, of course, Bach finds out, and we get gold, and then we're going to collect those 5 dormant crystals around the area. So there's 3 of them right there, of course. So we'll get this one, and then we have to do battles to get all the other ones. That's just the way it always is. The monsters are spawned there strategically for that reason. Alright, collect the 2nd power crystal, and then go into the battle to do the 3rd one. And let's get that 3rd power crystal, and then we'll get that frozen something, because why not? And then I'm going to go back over here to get these last 2, and Shivertusk battle for it. Alright, let's get that 4th one, and then a mystical battle to get the final one. And we'll collect the final crystal right here, and of course we get Bach. And we're going to lure the ice worm down here with the crystals, as always. So I'm going to change my pets to ones with good single hit fire spells. So we might choose Igneos and Smoldash, or maybe not Smoldash. Liason, no. Ashland, no. Scout, no. That's Volcanon. Embershed, no. It's hard to choose some of these. Lavama, no. Pyridile, no. Magmayhem, maybe. Yeah, we can see how Magmayhem does in battle here. So let's go, and change our wand, Titan Brawler Maul, we'll be fine with that. And then, now let's get into the battle. So we'll go down here. Of course, now we place out the crystals to lure the ice worm in. And let's see. Wait, hopefully I've completed through the requirements for this battle. I sure hope I have. Oh, I have not. Okay, so the requirements are to rescue 59 different pets and merge 3 different pets to merge rank 3 or higher. And I only have 2 of 3. Alright, so at this point I have now completed that task, that requirement, and now I can do the ice worm battle. So we're going to change our pets again this time. Don't want to make sure it glitches out on us like it has before. Anyway, I said Igneos and Magmayhem, I believe, were the 2 pets I wanted to choose. So now we will do this battle. Hopefully we can get it done faster with these harder hitting spells. Alright, good. 2,000 damage basically with Volcanon. And then Fireball will give some good damage. Almost 1,000, 917. And then like Mayhem, we can use Flame Burst to get over 1,000 damage. Not too bad because it will be what's it called? It will be weak in simple terms. And then that spell will do that damage, and then Combust will do, oh, we get a dodge. Oh, that's sad. So now we'll do Conflagration with Magmayhem. It's mythical epic spell. Do good damage there. And it's almost out at this point. Volcanon again. Oh, another dodge. Just a few thousand more health left, I believe. Almost 5,000. Okay, that's a good 1,400. And then we've got Flame Burst to do. And oh, we keep getting dodges. Should probably stop doing that. Oh, we get a fumble from the Ice Worm. Nice. And then we can use All Out Attack, so that will deal a lot of damage. Take it at least almost out. Or, okay, it will actually take it all the way out. Got a critical hit, nice. Alright, so 155 battle stars from that. That's awesome. And the battle is complete. We should be getting the relic from this. Icy Void relic. And, oh, wait, we got the power crystal, but we didn't get the relic. Interesting. Does that mean was that a mistake? Does that mean it's unobtainable? Or does it appear a little bit later? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Now we have to go light that furnace. So we'll just make our way back through these areas. Avoid the battles. To get to the final, or the third, sorry, furnace. The final furnace we'll do later on. I don't have to do it in this video, but you just gotta find that chest all the way at the end of Shiverchill. But since we are going back up there to go to the throne room here, I might go ahead and actually get that. Alright, for our, we're gonna want to change back our pets to do some of these final battles to get to the throne room. So, let's, go ahead and we can do that. We'll do the fiery wing, of course, and then let's head on over to the throne room, do the battles we have to. Alright, now let's go ahead and head on up. Should be the last battle we have to do. Yeah, we don't have to do a battle here, thankfully, so let's go to the throne room and go into it to receive the Shiverchill gem. There it is. We have received it now. And we get that dialogue from Newt that says to return it to the academy. In normal game, in your usual first playthrough, it will take you to the academy, but now the academy isn't open, so you can't take it to the academy in hard mode. At least, I mean, until maybe the academy gets opened later on, and if you play through hard mode later on, it might do that. I don't know, but right now, that's just there for nothing. And then this final area over here has some monsters in it. Hailtail, Mystical, Hyphon. They're all there. And we can go see the other final room as well back there that has the chest with the final power crystal in it that we can go ahead and also get. Oh, there's an Arctic Queen. Nice. So that's where you can find an Arctic Queen if you want, at least in this area right here. So I'm going to do this couple of battles to get the chest. Alright, now that we have finished those last 2 battles, we can get that power crystal and 5,000 gold, which is obviously nice to have. So then we'll go back. We gotta go all the way back, or I think we could just go back there now. Yep, since we finished the quest, it'll take us back to the home, and then we can go and place that 4th and final power crystal. But we also do no longer get that dialogue from Bach where we get the shovel after getting the gem. I think that's just because of the hard mode edition and you already having it. I'm not sure though. Alright, now let's place that final power crystal, which will unlock the chest here in the frozen ice triangle that that usually gives us Mule Ice, but since we already have it, it will just give us gold, but I'm just gonna get it anyway. Alright, now let's open the chest, get our gold. 4,000 gold, nice. So now we'll just head back and put on the rest of the Icy Void set, which again, unfortunately, we did not get the relic for. So I think that's clearly a mistake. We should have been able to get the relic from that. I highly doubt it would be in this chest right here. So it's just a mistake, and hopefully it gets fixed or added to the accounts that I've already played through it. You might also want to contact Prodigy support about that if you want it sooner, but I don't know. You'll just have to see. So that is the full Icy Void set, except for the relic. But it all looks super cool. I love this set, and I loved playing through this Shiverchill Mountains in hard mode. It was a very interesting and fun challenge that was pretty difficult, and it will only get more difficult from here with Bonfire Spire, Shipwreck Shore, Skywatch, and the Puppet Master battle in the Academy. So what are your thoughts on the Shiverchill Mountains hard mode experience? Have you completed it yet? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments.